currently in the Precinct of Mut in Karnak. This is an area which needs a special ticket, but since we have the Luxor pass, which I always pass, the Luxor pass gives us access to many areas which are either inaccessible or you need to buy extra tickets. Statues of Sekhmet. Most, as you can see, are broken, unfortunately. The statues of Sekhmet in the Vatican museums were taken from here, from the Precinct of Mut, the consort of Amun, whose triad Amun, Mut and Khonsu is celebrated during the Opet festival, which was reenacted when they opened, or rather reopened, the Avenue of the Sphinxes in 2021. They reenacted the Opet festival, which basically starts at Karnak all the way the avenue down to Luxor Temple and then back to Karnak. There was a time when the route back to Karnak was made via the River Nile. Unfortunately, many of the statues are broken, but it's clearly evident that Sekhmet featured very heavily in the Precinct of Mut. A seated figure of the Pharaoh. I believe this is Amenhotep III because he did a lot of work here. Let me confirm. Yes, perfect. It is Amenhotep III. Most of the work done here was during his reign. Beautiful seated figure of the Pharaoh. And many more statues of Sekhmet. And here is what remains of beautiful Hathor. We can still see her eyes and her lovely cow's ears. And more of Sekhmet. Beautiful seated figure. Of Sekhmet, typically holding the young with her left hand. Right hand on the lap, left hand holding the young. And more broken statues of Sekhmet. Beautiful eyes, nose, and lips, and the definition of the chin. When you see them up close, you appreciate the workmanship. Beautiful. For those of you who don't know, Hathor. More broken statues of Sekhmet. So many. The puppies are barking because they're not used to seeing people here. This is a quiet area of Karnak. Not many people come here. So each time they see somebody, they start barking.